This was also going D emergency alert. This is a test of this national wireless emergency alert system. The purpose is to maintain and improve alert and warning capabilities at the federal, state, local, and tribal and territorial levels, and to evaluate the nation's public alert and warning capabilities. No action is required by the public. Type is presidential alert. That explains why Miss Story said, well, I'm not even connected to this cell phone. I only play solitaire with it. And it's giving an alert. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here's my other cell phone that is connected, and it's giving an alert. And then mine's giving an alert here, too. Here. Twice. It went, dee, 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 just like you hear on the TV. Dee, dee. That's the reason why it said wireless. That means it don't matter if your cell phone is on or off or muted, it'll still make that sound. This reminds me of the movie Left Behind by Nicolas Cage, where even though the rapture happened, the cell phones went down for so many minutes, but then it kicked back on, and everybody was alerted. Now, ain't that interesting that the government is testing this? And it's interesting, like Bob Boyer and others that fly airplanes, I'm sure Aaron too, that they told us in our church that for people who don't know Jesus yet, they always make sure they have a co-pilot, because it says on the co-pilot, in case of rapture, in other words, if one's not saved, the other can take over. So even the airport is taking precaution when the rapture happens. Raptura means taken up. Rapture means taken up. Raptura. See, that's the third time it did the D. They said yesterday that they were going to do this alert thing by FEMA. They said it on the news that at 2:20 p.m. that all cell phones, all radios, all TV sets, even though you have it off or on, it's going to come on. Even if you put it in mute, it's still going to come through and make the beeping sound. And it's going to warn you. And this is what it is. Emergency alert. This is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. The purpose is to maintain and improve alert and warning capabilities at the federal, state, local, tribal, and territorial levels, and to evaluate the nation's public alert and warning capabilities. No action is required by the public. Presidential alert. So from the story, they can control anything. It's what's all the movies of Left Behind by Kirk Cameron, Nicolas Cage, and all the other Left Behind movies, and The Judgment Day. I think that's one with Mr. T in it, and there's some others that's got Howie Mandel in it about virtual reality goggles, that the devil's going to use it against the people and they'll end up killing people for real. It's pretty interesting stuff. And now we got, and that movie was out before we had VR, virtual reality, and now we have, in the year 2023, and we now have virtual reality goggles. There's a lot falling into place, like in the movies. The movies are trying to tell you something. God says, watch for the signs. Wake up, folks. the movie A Thief in the Night. That's the other one. I mean, most of it's accurate, some of it's not. What wasn't accurate is that, see, when the rapture happens, the little kids will go up in the rapture too. But in the Thief in the Night version, the mother's still holding the baby. That wasn't accurate, because that baby wouldn't be there. He would be in heaven as an adult right away. And the even Pastor Mike Asher says that the baby, if it dies, it'll go right into heaven, and it'll be an adult right away, even if it's in the womb of a mother. And if, if the mother died, and if the baby died, then they'd be in heaven together. And the baby would now be an adult. Anyway, it's getting close to the end times, folks. I would get saved before it's too late. You have all this opportunity and all these warnings. I mean, it's not rocket science. Wake up and smell the coffee or hot chocolate.